So Robert's come with me. We're at Cardiff Arena. Now, I was last here picking Bill Rieflin up from a concert he did with REM.
That I remember. I believe I was last here with G3.
Oh, really?
I think it was G3 2004.
Okay. Now, we'll go out front first. So, do you remember if that was a good concert for you?
I do remember with G3 that I always felt responsible for letting my chums down.
No.
Because my soundscaping wasn't really quite appropriate for G3.
Well, it would have been if you had a light on you.
Well,
look at that.
This is quite something. I am very proud for you, little lovely.
I'm so proud.
This is astonishing.
Isn't this beautiful?
Yes.
Oh, I love arenas so much.
Well, this is certainly that, dear,
Now,
and this is good.
I want you to come on stage with me, and I'm going to show you why.
Right.
So, when you were touring with G3, you were obviously very used to pedal boards and there's Jazz from Killing Joke. You were used to equipment and boys' toys, but I don't think you have ever seen anything to the scale that you're about to see now. Hello. Hello, this is Nick, our brilliant sound person. This is, come with me, Robert. Hello. Now, Robert, hello, Nat. Hello. Just go over there and have a look. Hello, Emily. Hello, Dave.
Hi.
This is Stephen's rig.
I am in awe.
I mean, really, Robert, you got to do something about your antiquated rig, because this is what a rock god should have.
I'm impressed.
Are you impressed?
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Are you going to do anything about it?
Probably get less gear. I'm probably going to get less gear. This is a lovely system. Quiet envy. I don't envy anyone. If I were Steve, I'm going to envy your rig, dude. That's phenomenal.
This is such a beautiful setup. So beautiful. I mean, look at that. We're excited. Definitely. Emily is back because dear Chloe is looking after a COVID family.
Chloe.
Yes, get well, Chloe.
Soon. Well, family.
Family.
Yeah, get well soon.
Look at Dave.
Hey.
It's nothing but trouble.
That's true. How are you? Excellent.
And we're about Soundcheck. Yay!
Dancing to Space Dance. Records in the building.
Hello and welcome to Toyah at Home. What an amazing week it's been. Cardiff Arena, Wembley Arena, Glasgow Arena, and tonight we are back on the Anthem tour with the Posh Pop Band playing the Waterside in Sale near Manchester. We cannot wait. And then I think tomorrow, because this is a bit of a day by day existence at the moment, Birmingham Arena. It's just been extraordinary. The Billy Idol team are fabulous. We're all getting on so well and we all talk a lot. Now, the technical team are mainly German and Billy Idol's management are American, and they are so super efficient. And the arenas themselves have been very, very welcoming. And I'm seeing people that I've worked with before when I've done the kind of multi-bill arena shows. So it's got a really tight family feel to it. Fabulously interesting people. Killing Joke, myself and Robert Fripp were all managed by the same management team for decades. So we've got a lot to fall back on there and a lot to talk about. And Robert's been coming along and it's been really, really fun. And people just love seeing him. And he is getting ready to play with me and the Posh Pop Band next year. So he's coming along to absorb how we work. Then I did the NEC, the Caravan and Motorhome show, which for me was just a complete trip down memory lane to my very early beginnings when I was first born, right through to when I was about 25, when I used to hide on a caravan near where I live here in the Midlands. It's been a very, very lovely week. And as usual, we have announcements for you. Now, the Billy Idol tour isn't completely over because, as I said, we've got Birmingham Arena tomorrow and Leeds Arena on Tuesday. And then I play Milton Keynes Stables the following Saturday. Every day is just filled with events because next year is so big for both Robert and myself. But exclusively today, we have an announcement for you. On with the glasses. I don't know about you, but every room I have in the house has a pair of glasses because I'm so long-sighted. So today we are announcing, especially for you, the new special mini LP vinyl for more from Toyah. And it's absolutely beautifully packaged. Now, this is released on the 9th of December and is available to pre-order exclusively from today, 12 noon, from the Cherry Red website. This new special version is a mini LP and it's expanded into 8 tracks. It's compiled by the brilliant Craig Astley and includes all songs remastered by Nick Watson. And it is on neon violet colour vinyl. It's just so beautiful, and I love it. So this is the inner sleeve, and the inner sleeve has lyrics, it has all the info that fans love to have, including this beautiful, beautiful vinyl. Now, let me talk about the tracks on this. The first side is the original EP. And the second side includes Stand Proud from the flexi disc that came with the EP, plus Clapham Junction from the same sessions. Then there are 2 previously unreleased tracks. The tour intro, Go Berserk, recorded in the studio for the winter 1981 tour. That's on this as well. I haven't listened to this yet. I have to listen to that and see if we need to make this my next tour intro track. Now, the last track is a special re-recording of I Wanna Be Free, recorded by the lineup of myself, Joel, Phil Spalding, Simon Phillips and Adrian Lee. Now, this was actually recorded by Steve Lillywhite as we were trying out the digital studio that we were going to be using for the Changeling. And the digital technology was brand new. I was one of the first artists to ever record in digital. So we wanted to know what we were up against. And let me tell you, that digital technology broke down every time someone walked past it. Now, this version actually got used for playback on the British Rock and Pop Awards in 1982 when I was awarded Best Female Singer. Yay! All details on toyahwilcox.com, 2 L's in Wilcox. Isn't this fantastic? It's just so beautiful. Seriously, thank you to Craig and the whole team for making these beautiful re-releases possible. And as you know, they're incredibly successful, and I'm very, very proud. And this is what I'm going to be reacting to today is Good Morning Universe on Top of the Pops. This song in recent years, because it only went back into my live set about 10, 15 years ago because of audience demand. And when we recorded this, my life was running at 150 miles an hour. I had no time to think the way I like to think. I had no isolation and no silence. And I write in silence. And this is something that very few people understand about myself and Robert. We both do all our creative embryonic development in silence. And the reason for that is I believe that the universe hears us and the universe speaks to us. It's a symbiotic relationship. And when we are in this life, in this body, we are developing our soul for another journey. And I know this gets cosmic, but Good Morning Universe is how I start every day. Good morning, universe. How are you today? I'm preparing myself for my communication with you to live this life how you intended me to live it and to get the messages across that you intended me to give. Now, there's nothing grand in that. Life isn't about being a billionaire or being a millionaire or being Einstein. Life is about resonating with this incredible planet. And from my point of view, whatever journey you choose to take, that is the reason you are here. And everything and every one of us and every action we take resonates forever in the universe. So this song, you might think is childlike and simplistic, but I was trying to put across a message that wasn't commonplace in 1981. Just good morning, universe. How are you today? We share this universe with you. Every single person born on this planet is my brother and my sister on a spiritual plane. Simple as that. So let's have a look at this event. I mean, this was late 1981, before the Drury Lane concert. Oh, it's my friend, Mike Reed. Mike Reed, he's introducing us. What has he got in front of his face? I couldn't see that. Beautiful lighting. Everything very, very red. I do remember my makeup took about 4 hours because my hair is huge. And look at the little skirt, the tiny little Melissa Kaplan skirt. Now, what is interesting about this, I'm a Birmingham girl, and there was a shop in Birmingham that I never went to, but I got to know the designers, Jane and Khan Bell, I believe, who started to design for Bananarama, for Bucks Fizz, for everyone, lots of women they designed for. But I was very much, even though Melissa Kaplan designed this look, I was very much part of that fashion movement at this time. But I didn't meet Khan and Bell until I moved to London, but we were all Birmingham girls. I think that just looks so fantastic. And this is a precursor to the Boadicea look on the Drury Lane performance. So Good Morning Universe, I think it's a beautiful production. I believe it's Nick Tauber. It's wonderful. And what's very interesting about Joel and Phil here, and even Adrian Lee, and I imagine it's Simon Phillips on drums, that they are playing it down. They're playing it safe. This is very much a pop song at the end of the year, gearing us up for discos and people to play music at parties at Christmas. And look, I'm even in the audience. I don't remember that. I really don't remember that. And it's quite mad. It's quite sweet. It's very European because by this time I'd been working in Italy, in France, in Germany, all across the Baltics. And I love the way that this same girl is popping up next to me. Now, what you've got to look out for at the very end of this is a famous Boy George, which is great fun because I'm sure he was having hits by this time. No, it's pre-fame. And I think Top of the Pops are really working with me on this, but also they know that I'm the big star of Drury Lane on Christmas Eve. I have developed so far from It's a Mystery, and I love this interaction with the audience. I absolutely love it. And I think Top of the Pops were very clever because they knew how tightly I worked and how I wrote for my audience in mind. Now, where is this clip of Boy George? I have got to see him because I knew Boy George. He was Birmingham based at one point, hanging out with all my friends, and then he would be in my warehouse mayhem every weekend with Steve Strange. So I've been told to look out for this, and I want you to look out for it as well. I just love this. I love this. It's, oh my God, even a kick in the air, There is something really dancey and really fun about this. And there's Simon Phillips in his yellow suit. We're going to have to put a pointer on where Boy George is because I can't quite see him. Now, and people there, oh my God, he's with Mike Reid. I love that because Mike Reid has championed me in the last 5 years. He's put me back in the charts because of the Heritage Radio and Heritage Charts, Heritage TV. I really love that there's quite a few people out there looking like me in this clip, but that's probably because Depeche Mode went a similar way in the fashion stakes as well. Oh, that is so lovely. Really, really lovely. What great fun. Great trip down memory lane. So everyone, thank you for joining me. It's been a really special and a kind of highlight of my whole career this week. Many exciting things coming. Nothing is going to slow down. The Anthem Tour is continuing. So I've got Sale Waterside tonight, one of my favouriteest venues. It's a really great place to do big rock music. And what I mean by that, rock music in a contained space. We're going to have great lighting, very comfortable. And then Birmingham Arena tomorrow, Leeds Arena on 25th, that's Tuesday. Then I'm going to do Minehead on Friday, Milton Keynes Stables next Saturday, and then the Anthem Tour continues for another 2 weeks after that into November, which I will introduce to you. Lots of love to you all. Tonight, Objects of Desire with my gorgeous Object of Desire, Robert Husband, my Fripp. And we are back to our usual outrageous Sunday lunches tomorrow. And we're kind of gearing up. We're going to have kind of 2 Halloween-esque specials. One's tomorrow and one is just before Halloween, the following Sunday. Lots of love from Toyah.
Here's the follow-up to Thunder in the Mountains. This week's highest new entry, Toyah, Good Morning Universe.
How are you today? 44
Toyah, Good Morning Universe from the EP4 from Toyah, from the highest new entry.